Every name is an abbreviation. Now, I'm not talking about nicknames here. My name's Robert. I sometimes get called Rob. And we know that people have nicknames and abbreviations all the time. So that's an everyday example of names being abbreviated. What I'm saying is something slightly different, that even somebody's full name, Robert Rowland Smith in my case, is itself an abbreviation. How is that the case? Well, firstly, because we know names are forms of identification, and we use a name to identify somebody quickly because often it's necessary to do so. Who do you mean? Oh, I mean Robert. Okay. So names are an efficient form of language aimed at identification. But in each name, there is a whole story contained, because when I say the name of somebody I know well, I'm condensing into that name all sorts of experience, history, knowledge, association, interpretation, and allusion. There's context in that name. So I don't say, you know the person who I am married to, who I've lived with for 20 years, who has dark-coloured hair, who comes from another country, whose first language is French, etc., etc. I don't say that. I just use the name. The name in this case perhaps is somebody like Veronique. I'm making all this up. So when we use a name, it's a shortcut for all of that information. So every name is an abbreviation. And particularly when we use the name of somebody we know well, we could say that every name that we use, in the case of those people particularly familiar to us, is a micro-epic.